Peace, what up, y'all? Yo, this is J Live, holding it down with my brother, my DJ, my homie, DJ J Live on the mix, y'all. Check him out, check him out, check him out, check him out. Yes, y'all. You in tune to the sounds of DJ J Live. This is the Live Identity, the first installment of the Live Trilogy. Getting you ready for that new album, Spitin, dropping September 27th on Triple Threat Productions. We gon' set it off from the old to the new, then mix it up a little bit. We talking 5 albums, 4 EPs, 50-11 features. About 15 years in the making, y'all. Check it out. What up, y'all? This is wannabe super producer, self-proclaimed engineer, all-star J Live. And right now, you checking out the Live Identity Mixtape. Peace.
As the sun embarks once again on its methodical journey over the East River, our subject of observation makes his daily migration with similar consistency. Upon reaching his distant locale in the concrete jungles of Manhattan, we find our subject gaze at the brilliant landscape and the graffiti in all its glory at the foot of the hill on 106th Street. As he joins the rest of his young pack, his instincts guide him unconsciously to his previously marked territory by the watering hole, or cafeteria. While the rest of the pack is content with grazing, this rare and magnificent species, known as the MC, will settle for nothing less than the thrill of the hunt.
Well, who you think is better, Big Daddy? Oh, yeah, you see that right, Master?
Rakim, definitely.
Why are you crazy? Big Daddy K is me. Pippin ain't easy. Yo, whatever, man, whatever. Let's set it off, yo. Come on, kick that.
It was a summer morning at the age of 18. I start the story in the shower, singing microphone fiend, trying to figure my routine for the day. There's mad shit to do with no delay in preparation for this jam around the way. I'm stepping out the shower, crossing out the calendar, picking out the afro and pulling out the gear. I hear the same sounds every morning. Sports Center, the traffic, and my Duke screaming in my ear. Dip, yet my thoughts slip, thinking that my plans just barely coincide with my money clip. But get the grip, cause by the end of the day, bro, your pockets will be alright. Even before the crowd says that, yo, I jetted up to Lex, take the 6 to the R. My journey wouldn't feel as far if I had a car. Father was there, so I paid my fare, but I didn't care. Till he gave a glare, who you trying to scare? I'm passing flyers to a crew of flying sisters. A chicken from my past is acting crass, so I had to diss her. My head bops and my fingers pops till I reach my stop. Then I make my way through to the bigger shop. Time for the selector, does he come correct in your sector? Indoors or an outside jam? Can I give it if you understand?
MCs out there, pipe down and listen here. It's J Live and I brought premiere, and the crowd don't hush no more. They say yeah, hell yeah, with their hands up like they don't care. True school style, light up the night like Times Square. Jizza said it, this is not an 85 affair. It's the grand opening of a long career that's been planned and developed for about 10 years. Let the scene blur out, selector, press rewind just to show them who flats out groove in 89. 13, still lacking b-ball skills to shine, but I got mine when I went home to write rhyme. Mastered all possible tactics, applause mix. Saved up, got my first Gemini starter kit. Like Rocky, these hands train on the cheap shit. For every other DJ, they was bound to skip. Meanwhile now, for every new dawn I caught, my MC style developed at the speed of thought. So hip-hop was the vessel that could rinse my heart. Space and time made today's sun, tomorrow's star. The best part.
Like this in the place, y'all. It's like this, y'all. You don't stop.
I make it happen on the mic.
Do things for the kids. Like this in the place, y'all. It's like this, y'all.
Turn the music down. We gonna end it like this in the place, y'all. It's like this, y'all. And you don't stop. Hey yo, east to west, I'm a contender with the best. And more or less, you're a pretender. Just confess. Sell your mic and buy your bike because you're weak. But take a hike when the J Live starts to speak. Save that shit for the toilet and watch me flush. My style's a snow blizzard, yours is just a slush. My rhymes a redwood tree and you're just sawdust. I'm like a pizza and shit, you're just the crust. So now you see the place I've been is the place I'm at. Dig up a 7th grade rhyme style and bring it back. So when you write your first rhyme, tell me how you feel. Cause back then we wasn't thinking about the record deal. But nowadays when the kid wanna MC, it's like just another job in the industry. So why you in it for the pocket or the heart? Cause today's star gotta be tomorrow's sun. The best part.
Like this in the place, y'all. It's like this, y'all. You don't
years in the making. This is the live identity. Look out for that new album, SPTA, said person of that ability. In store September 27th. I've been around the sun 25 times and I still find new ways to recognize shine. It's like light gets better with age. The way your song sounds better on stage, and rhyme books get better with each page. But before the first bar was written, our first verse was spitting, before label execs was bullshitting, way back when Auntie Lean, Aunt Mamie, and Aunt Jackie was babysitting, before food was bitten, consumed through a nipple. I'm talking about when times were simple. To make a long story short, it goes Port-au-Prince, Knoxville, and then love in the city that never sleeps. From thought to finish, I was born just a couple of weeks late. Stayed home longer just to make sure everything was on straight. All systems go. Cut the umbilical cord from old earth to new earth. Manhattan to turf. For what it's worth, my mom held me down one deep. Pops was absentee, but mind you, don't sleep. It took a village to raise me. Lean taught me how to read. By the time I went to school, I was in high speed, ready, willing, and able. Jackie taught me how to add with dried up black-eyed peas on the kitchen table. And coming home to a mother's love and good care, never wanting there was always enough, except for when it came to education. It's like she had one rule: there's no such thing as too much school. Not to mention Lean taught me how to play the piano. And then every summer I was out in South Bend. Grandpa's a bartender at the country club. Me and my cousins from Grand Rapids was living it up. Me and Granny watching Notre Dame football, gold and blue. She said you can't beat the team and the bees too. Some say I got my sense of humor from her, and I learned patience from making models in the base. Yo, what up, y'all? It's a Triple Threat MC, J Live in the house, and right now you checking out my man DJ J Live on the mix. Yeah, no doubt. Yo, you know what's funky, cause what? Yeah. Hey yo, this is for my corner store cashier, selling more batteries than bullets on the battlefield. Heavy ammunition for the weekday warriors, trooping through the concrete jungle on the humble with their ears on the mission. Ain't trying to hear nothing but whatever the button play, whatever the rapper or the singer wanna say. Say whatever the whatever person place a thing, whether peripheral, rear view, or even in your way. With your eyes on the streets, watching back, gotta watch your back. Nose on the grindstone, minding your own. Loose lips, not sinking ships, just lip syncing to the hits, classics and exclusive new shit. With your ears on your headphones on your ears, whether to soothe your savage beast or quell your fears. If you're like me, you run through 12 pair per year. Play it loud, let it play so the world can hear this here. Walkman music. Welcome to the hereafter. Glad y'all can make it. Thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Find yourself a seat, get comfortable. I see some familiar faces in the crowd. Glad y'all can come back. For those of y'all that it's your first time here, welcome to the trilogy. I greet you all with confident humility. Please allow me to present the soliloquy as an exhibition of my set of y'all that it's your first time here. Welcome to the trilogy. I greet you all with confident humility. Please allow me to present the soliloquy as an exhibition of my set of. For those of y'all that it's your first time here, welcome to the trilogy. I greet you all with confident humility. Please allow me to present the soliloquy as an exhibition of my set ability. I'm more than a mere sayer of rhymes, I'm a purveyor as an exhibition of my set ability. I'm more than a mere sayer of rhymes, I'm a purveyor as an exhibition of my set ability. I'm more than a mere sayer of rhymes, I'm a purveyor of fine lines and a slayer of swine minds. It's the live trilogy, the album is said person of that ability. As an exhibition of my set ability. I'm more than a mere sayer of rhymes. Would you please stop ODing and play the damn record? Check the annals of hip-hop for the illest shit ever dropped. And you're bound to find some of mine. But those of y'all that don't know, to know me is to love me. You might have heard from me before you heard of me. Those down from day one and now showing their age. Call me the oldest rookie, the rap satchel page. I'm still pitching the heat, exposing major league heavy hitters with a switch, swinging the miss. Quick to pitch some chin music inside to protect my home plate. Cause ain't nobody fucking with this. Come on. We got a really great show for y'all tonight. Odyssey is in the house and the big sounds tight. Yeah. Stay tuned for more live right here. Y'all hear me clear? Yeah. We got a really great show for y'all tonight. Special guest Flo Fader on the cuts. That's right. Yeah. Stay tuned for more live right here. Y'all hear me clear? Yeah.
What up, you know what I'm saying? We up in Harlem, stepping hard in the state building. Evil D, y'all. Quick stepping, y'all. Stay live, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Come on. This is how it go down. Evil D, get through the mix. Come on, get it.
Hey, yo, we're back for my scraps.
rhyme for my dime. Spit for my grip, write lines for shine. Flow for my dough, word said for cred. My justice is the busters. Enough said, you can find me in the mid-90s. Home, my brief bird, BPM off the dome. The Manhattan streets, my young feet roam. The years I released my most classic poems. My MPH on the turnpike slow. The average test score when the transcript shown. The name got fame, but the game's unknown. I inspire many, but I have no clone. I born a cipher known as the true school. At least that's the sound cats say they used to. I grew up from does to did to used to. So rather than fret, I suggest you do too. The term's not needed, it's already implied. Whatever comes out, that's what was inside. Life is a beach, my flow's on the wet side. So my old footprints get swept by the tide. Along with the critics that distort the facts. The Monday morning armchair quarterbacks. I can pass, run through you with catch. Rhyme program or scratch. When I score, I'ma spike it. Why? Cause I feel like it.
Word up, you know what I'm saying? All man is going down. Live and direct. Yo, ladies, make some noise. I said ladies, not dudes. Ladies, ladies. Alright, word up, check it out.
Hey Jay, how you feel? I feel like I am the shit. I don't know what the way to say it. Now wait a minute, if that was true, you wouldn't play it. So many ways, so many days to display it. On the mic or on the tables, I'ma forte it. You can't fuck with it, you can't even foreplay it. There ain't the actor that can accurately portray it. There ain't the artist that could even sketch a portrait. I like this, to resemble what you like in this. There's nothing like this, nothing as this. No simile, no metaphor. Wait, silly me, yes, meteor. Fly through the sky, light up your life. Make a wish, fuck that, make a wish come true. Come true on the mic till the light shine through. Come to a show, stay wherever you want to. Not a square inch in the place out of reach to the speech. Like another acapella. Yo, it's about that time for me to let about that mouth to mind. Something you wanna rewind that'll let you unwind. Enhanced by time like vintage wine. You heard it through the grapevine that it's all on the line. For now on and never, I'ma break through the shine. Peer through the clouds, sprout through the concrete for what it's all about, or disappear into the night. But I doubt that the stakes are that high. Not quite do or die, more like die or do. That's what I'm going through. So Jake can get live at a venue near you. That's why I quit the job way back in 02. It's the upgrade. What? The upgrade. The upgrade. The upgrade. We not here now merely to survive off that. We trying to eat more healthy than that. So not to tread water but to run laps. But see my legs been cramping since the start of gun clap. Not too many in the pool survive from that. So I learned how to stretch to avoid those traps. Stroke 9,000 miles and back. I know it don't look like I swim or run track, but I'm flowing over beats like that. You understand? It's the upgrade. The upgrade. The upgrade. The upgrade. Come on. The upgrade. The upgrade. See on stage, I try to ride through the athlon. I run the marathon, getting my decathlon. Yo, I put so many shots in the air, spin the discus and toss mad javelin spears. Long jump, high jump, so many hurdles in here. Take a poll, I vault into the vault with the greats, whether soul, funk, jazz, or that straight up raw rap sound. I fill in your forefront and your background. On the business side, I'm picking up the slack now, so we can stay paid in the shades. You gotta call this the upgrade, the upgrade, the upgrade, the upgrade, the upgrade. As we keep it moving, you're listening to DJ J Live. This is the Live Identity. Some of the latest and greatest, oldest and newest from J Live. Check it out. J.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is MC J Live in the house, and right now you're listening to the Live Identity. Peace.
Yo, my rhyme book records dreams in 3D for the big screen, call it third IMAX. I put in work and love for the climax. It keeps her sprung, I gotta run a comeback. I stroke her to the rhythm of the drum track. Syncopated percussion, while fools rushing. I take my sweet time with the timing. Rock steady till I'm good and damn ready. Oh, I'm sorry, did that sound like a metaphor? Well, perhaps because we met before. But you don't know me like that. Get back, it's been a minute. The sun don't chill and time don't stand still. Change is real, you tie me to an anvil. You lose that too, like an open hand filled with hourglass sands. I've been running in, uphill. If the wind don't get you, then the tide will. Wherever y'all at, whatever y'all potions, raise your glass up high, cause we toasting. Raise your voices, cause a commotion. We celebrating poetry in motion. We pedal mighty hard.
back-to-back bangers by the man himself. Shout out to Locksmith on the beat. Check out Divine Designs #3. This is the Live Identity.
Yeah, they let me loose in the streets like Newports, and just like the SIGs, I'm more deadly than you thought. With quotes, serious as cancer in the throat. Hold the mic to your neck to hear the next rhyme you wrote. I came for the respect, you keep the fame. You stupid ass probably think they one and the same. A common mistake, like thinking music is a game just because rules apply. Some of these fools are playing. You might think you fly, but I'm gonna crash your plane. We see how you shine once I snatch your chain. A little out of character, but one of those things I might do just to prove to you who ain't who. But see, my main aim is to score goals. My main goal is to sharpen my aim. I build with elders and pick their brains. Nowadays, some of y'all hear brains and think brains. Now I'm saying it's funny how the slang has changed.
What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. Feel good about it, right there. What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about.
I've been a prima donna before Christ's mama. The beat gotta be right for me to write, so I stay in the zone like a team with no man-to-man defense or whoever they playing against. But see, line after line comes up that just happens to rhyme. That's how half these songs happen half the time. The other half is a predetermined idea with the direction that'll shape a song. Album career, maybe mine, maybe yours if you're influenced. Whatever it takes, just get yourself into it. You have your ups and downs, kid, I've been through it. You gotta roll with it, make yourself kin to it. I can relate to the greats and the great bus. Hardcore to the outer crust. Fiery wings and things that rust. Hopes and dreams, the broken trust. Ash to ash and dust to dust.
What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about. Feel good about it, right there. What's the matter with your life? You got something to talk about.
Underground metaphors. You can scrape an inch below the turf for what it's worth. My style's been developed in the core of the earth. The exhale's volcanic, the inhale is seismic. So brothers just panic when the live one arrives with the natural ability to run through your crew on 214, 213 to 212. In other words, from Dallas to LA to the place where Jay stay. Every day is Mayday, so you can talk your shit on how you're wetting MCs with mad blood stains. But I bet you can't stand the rain. I'm looking on your brain with the stain. Go back and reflect on my endeavors, black, I can't complain. It's like some old shit, consistent with the way I make you feel. The end state reveal why the means I conceal. And those who try to steal get decapitated. You wanna snatch my H2O type flows, that shit evaporated. I displays my credentials over instrumentals, and my potential increases at a rate that's exponential. It's detrimental fucking with my thesis. The penetration's exact like amniocentesis. I rip your shit to pieces after draining out your fluid. My vocab is fluent, yours is evident of being truant. I know you wanna make moves, but son, you best to take a second look before my night takes a rook. Cause everybody rapping and only few can flow. So why the hell they trying to deal with live? I don't know. I handle true MCs on their block or at their show. So if we got some bullshit, please keep it on the low. Cause yo, I got the hair splitting, self-written, unbitten style.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Junior Producer Extraordinaire J Live. Shout out to mentors like DJ Spinner as we take you from the original version to the remix. This is the Live Identity.
Underground metaphors. How deep must you drill just to reach the black gold known as a J-Live flow? For comprehension, mind you, probably too deep for followers to find you. Son, need I remind you? Pay attention. Cause when the pen hands come quicker than the wise eyes, the thought to be like years ahead of the ears, dear. Watch this, catch right there's and ooh years, oh yeah. Cause G took the bass out, it's finna put the snares there. Don't fiend for props when you finally get the idea. I know you're getting warmer, but you're still nowhere near close enough you need to relate. I've been fly since America had 13 states. Fertilizing on beats found in bayou backwater swap meets. They get up in that ass like feet with cleats. So the same MCs that claim streets elite I having dreams of defeats in they pissy bed sheets. I grease mics like Rosa Parks greets bus seats. Cause who needs permission when the flavor's this sweet? And half of y'all is wishing you could snack on these treats, but writers catch cavity creeps. So I suggest that you mind your P's and Q's from A to Z. Cause these inhales still entail earthquakes and leave no room for mistakes. So your vision's blurry as mild and do a double take.
I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization.
civilization. I'm filled with this calm that I radiate, knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate, knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Right here in my palm, I brainstorm as the best knower of self, with an arc full of rhymes to survive over time. These are just one kind man's words for mankind. When you walk with your God, watch out for landmines that divide and conquer. Profit from the prophets, conceal the truth's pipeline like a soffit. You telling me I'm going to hell, man, get off it. I told you it's a path, not a destination. My heaven and hell are just exits on the highway, like truth or consequences. So where do you get off trying to judge me? Justice will be ya reward or penalty. But one thing's for sure though, you will remember me as strong with the neutral, ally or enemy. If not the name, then the face will serve the same purpose as to make y'all naysayers nervous. I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate, knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Alright, stop. Yeah, now you know exactly who's in control. Bring your mind to your soul, bring your hat to the sole of your shoe. From NYC to CA all day, from J Live to New. Mark my words, cause if you said hammer time, you's a fool, but you still hit the nail on the head. Cause every word I said, it be a tool to build, hitting hard for real. Every breath I deal, it's like, sounds like the vibe is near. You know you gotta cool out with this right here. You can't even front once it's in your ear. That's right, brand new live and the vibe is now here. Sounds like the vibe is near. You know you gotta cool out with this right here. You can't even front once it's in your ear. Why? That's right, brand new live and the vibe is now here. Hitting hard for real. Every breath I deal, it's like inhale, influence, exhale, influentials over instrumentals. Allah said, teach it real, keep it simple. Just said, longevity's essential. Cube said, busting the caps fundamental. Madden said, 90% is half mental. That shit you talking, I'm just not into. Your words don't last like chalk or pencil. You hear this style, it's not no rental. Songs like this be monumental. Frontin' bout weapons like you're presidential. Hold it right there, ooh, no momento. Sounds like the vibe is near. Yeah, you know you gotta cool out with this right here. You can't even front once it's in your ear. Nope, that's right, brand new live and the vibe is now here.
What up, y'all? You are listening to the Live Identity. This is the first installment of the Live Trilogy. Getting you ready for that new album, SPTA, dropping September 27th, 2011. None other than DJ J Live on the mix.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Mic check, yeah. 1 2 1 2, yeah. 1 2 1 2. Can I get a sound check? 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. For 2 months it's been sound check. Eat, sleep, showtime, sleep, eat. On to the next spot. Very little rest got. Radios, interviews, in store, DJ, guest spot. Loving my job but still stressed out. But last night was the last night. Sold out of merchandise, sold out crowd. So damn loud, so damn proud to be on stage rocking for y'all. But deep down I could be out now, cause I've been waiting for this. Like cap and gown came with it, but I'm just Tim's Jabot, City and Brown fitted, overdressed for the southern climate. I admit it, but when I landed the beat, chilly and Philly, I'm type shook. Left the hotel late, seen the highway signs for the airport. I knew I was straight. I won't be right till I'm at my gate. About to board my flight, lands at 7, I'll be home by 8. I can't wait, just in time to kiss my 3 babies goodnight. Hit the fridge, grab a home cooked bite. Hit my own shower, baby, hit the lights, tuck the kids in. Throw on some dwelling, let the games begin. Come in.
Girl, can't wait to get off tour. There's never been a time that I've needed you more. I find myself at night wishing I could be home with you. One thing you will find true, soon you won't be alone. I'm coming home. Can't wait to get back home to you. I'm coming home. Can't wait to get back home to you.
I feel like I've been around the world and back been 80 days since I seen you, but it hasn't even been half that. Now that I'm home in the Nexus, girl, I feel blessed just to get this little bit of time to put my nose on your necklace. I'm obsessed with your freshness, tea tree shape, but a subtle obsession. Holding you like my most worldly possession. Spoil you tonight like if it was my profession. Confessing that you miss me, true, well I missed you too. Cause you got what it takes to keep me awake. Daydreaming of earthquakes and torrential rains. Unmeasurable treasure through pleasure and pain. I make it feel like you never feel better than. Like 007, you never say never again. I'm so glad to be back in town. You've been holding me down, my greatest love and my true best friend. Come in.
Girl, I'm glad to be off tour. There's never been a time that I needed you more. Tonight under the sky, I will hold my lover under the heavens. Finally, you don't have to be alone. I'm coming home. Can't wait to get back home. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to say I'm coming home. Can't wait to get back home.
Check it out, y'all. Yeah. From the five to the mind to the hand to the pen, to transcribe the plan, to stick to fly paper but never quite land at my last destination. From bus, train, or plane to radio station, I occupy minds, that's my occupation. My childhood to baptism, indoctrination, all the way through to my higher education. Reward for my patience, I'm loving my calling my loved ones from extra long distance across many seas. I wish y'all would hear the things that we'd see, the witness I bear, as light as hot air. But since you're not here, I lay your foundation that brings me back with you. Reward for your patience. You could say I'm working on a vacation. You could say, and you say New York City. You could say, you should say, you could say, a matter of fact, you could say I'm working on a vacation. You could say, right now, to be true, right here. You should say, you could say I'm working on a vacation.
No, I'm gonna tell you guys, you wanna borrow it, you can borrow anytime you want. Thanks.
Yes, y'all. This is DJ J Live. You're listening to the Live Trilogy. This is the first installment, the Live Identity. Did not just tell them that. As we keep it moving with the original Break It Down. Yeah. Wish I would've had cuts on this joint. No, you don't. They spared you, son. Check it out.
Yo, what's your name?
J Live.
What you do?
True School MC. Get it? Got it.
Where you from?
Coming straight from Medina to the brotherly city. Get it?
Who you with?
Jazzy Jeff, Peace Mover, myself and me. Get it? P1 Flip flavors like ill, spectacular, non-stick spatula. Get it? Cause I flapjack tracks, hot bottom, bubbling from the surface to the underground, making people wonder how. Former labels blundered, wish a nigga saw me now. Sorry, did I strike a nerve? Oh well, hit the curve.
Get the third.
If you wonder which one, pick one. I've been the one since the last time, the next one.
Come on, man, that ain't fair. Half these cats don't even know what you're saying. Most of the other half don't care.
Alright, fine. I'll simplify if you insist. Check it out, yo. I'ma break it down like this. 77, the Knicks won championship credit. I was 1 year old then. Now do you get it?
What about get the
Yo,
third?
I'm just giving you a piece of my mind. Eat a dick, then I flip you the bird. If you listen to the lyrics more than once, you wouldn't miss. But no, you rather have me break it down like this.
Jazzy Jeff.
Break it down like this.
XL. Obi-Wan.
Yeah, God. That's cutting and scratching right there, you know what I'm saying? You hear that, you know what you need to
talk
do.
About practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be a franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for.
Yeah. 1, 2. Turn me up. Oh wait, that's my job. Alright. Thank you. No doubt, I got you. Word up. Yeah. I heard those who can't teach. Well, fuck it, I guess class dismissed. I can't teach you shit. I've been doing this for years, man. My rep is legit. It's like a mic is a cancer stick. I can't quit, but I can kick that measuring stick that lets you know real quick whether you can or can't spit. And from the sound of it, you on the stage is like a square on a triangle hole. It don't fit. I mean, the whole way you trying to hold the mic. I ain't trying to be a smart aleck, but you sound like a dick. It shouldn't be so phallic. You wanna be hard, but you can't come correct. I'd have showed you how it's done if you showed some respect. Instead, what you doing is showing you new in this. Why you pursuing the skill trade? You're trying to get paid and laid before the groupies in the guap, man. The fact is, it takes practice.
We talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. And we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
I'm like a mad scientist in the lab. Experiment with every mic I grab. Beats and rhymes go together like chemistry. So it ain't hard to see that this is the formula. This is the formula. This is the formula. This is the formula.
Yo, my formula's anti-formulaic. I formulate true thoughts in solid square forms to play with and make a mosaic. The difference is you don't see it, you play it. I do shit that most cats couldn't get away with. But don't say it's not steeped in tradition from a time when samplers didn't ask permission and DJs could fix shit live in the mix with your jeans tucked into your socks. Show off your kicks, game cap, Helly Hansen to match. Fast forward, see the game ain't changed. Some things just rearranged and still taking trends from 20 years ago on some brand new shit like we ain't supposed to know. Then you multiply that by the fact everybody and their moms wanna make beats and think they can rap. Flooding the scene with crack at the shows in the stands. No time to be fans. They got plots and plans in the demo CD, sounding like pots and pans. Coming after our spot, I think not, my man. I ain't saying you can't in time get yours, my lord, but take that shit back to the drawing board. As we keep it moving. Shout out to Apathy. Yeah, no doubt. This new album dropping August 23rd. Oh, word? Hey, yo, God, wasn't you supposed to drop Spitter then? Yeah. You got Spitter dropping September 27th, man. What's up with that? You know shit happens, God. Come on.
This is the formula. Demigod.
Anyway, like I was saying, this is the Live Identity. It's the first installment of the Live Trilogy. From the latest and greatest, all the way back to the classics. You can keep up with the series at jlivemusic.com. Check it out.
Once upon a time there was a brother named Castro. Had a little problem with his cash flow. More than once upon a time he had a 3 o'clock mad dough. Only at the time it seemed mad absurd. Then he saw a light bulb flash up in his forehead, shine so bright he had to close both eyes. Said whoever hit him for the average poor asshole about to be hit for the biggest surprise. Now meanwhile still short on pot to piss in, not to mention any window to throw it out. Looking like who don't you want and where to come from? Sipping on chicken wings, smacking on stout. Step to his boy, the label of the month, like yo, what's the half kid? Let me get a deal. Got a dope style sound just like so-and-so. What's the name? Brother for me even more ill. Make you wanna holler like Marvin. Did I mention I'm starving and quite thirst? Meaning what? Meaning that I'ma do whatever it takes to make sure to play my shit first on the billboard and last on the countdown. Like Contact on that show. So what's up, like yo, how'd that sound? If you down to come on, let's go down to the studio right now. Bring me that crate with the old hits. Make that beat with the right style. So that crowd I wanna go get in that club with the DJ. He be on the radio all day. I get in cool with him even though he fake ass a 2-paint. I roll with ballers and thugs to make my image legit. Even though back in the day they told me I wasn't shit. I'm at the Cinderella ball now, but just don't quit. And fuck that, I shrink my feet if the shoe don't fit. I make it happen like hormones. You been full-blown. I got you mad now, cause I'm kicking that popcorn. It blows up in a couple minutes. Expand the pockets till your girl's hands holding it. I see your shorty staring at me on the guest line, but these 4 backstage you do me just fine. All 5, that's for my jam on the request line. So if you stress me, I can tell you through the grapevine. It's like this. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. But man, you gotta get the body getting good. Now if you can get it all this much and this fast, don't be telling me you wouldn't, cause I know that you would. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. But God, I gotta get the body getting good. Now if you can get it all this much and this fast, don't be telling me you wouldn't. I'm number one with
What up, y'all? This is J Live, and when I ain't whooping his ass in Madden, I'm checking out my DJ J Live on the mix.
Peace, my dear, soft and clear. Let me whisper in your ear as I hold you near. Dance with me like a stranger for the time being. I steal your heart and we can flee from the crime scene. I must admit you're looking gooder than a little bit. I got a proposition, I hope you consider it. The way you move so smooth, make my heart skip to the beat. You got me giddy like a little kid. I'm wondering if you and I could take a trip to the bar for a second to select a sip and chat it up a bit. Drinking what you drinking, cause I'm hoping that you thinking like I'm thinking when we finish it. And when she said that, I was taken aback. I damn near tripped over the track, and then she asked, can you handle triple say with some yak? And for a second, son, I swear I ain't know how to react. That's what she said to me, with the lights just right and the beat so fly. We can glide all night, have me open like the bar before 10. That's why I was like so French connection. And believe what she said to me, with a voice that was sweeter than the smell of a neck. I said, all due respect, I'ma drink with you. But right now, if you thinking like I'm thinking, ain't no telling what a drink can do. What she said to me, my dear, soft and clear. Let me whisper in your ear as I hold you near. Dance with me like a stranger for the time being. I steal your heart and we can flee from the crime scene. I must admit you looking gooder than a little bit. I got a proposition, I hope you consider it. I tried to play it cool like the ice bowl, but she was fine like criticizing refs in basketball, wearing the red dress. That had me going Gene wilder than the Kelly LeBrock scene with Stevie Wonder sing. Don't drive drunk, I just call them things. She had the lump, the curves and all them things. I wanna get between, if we could split the scene. I'ma close up a show like Mariano Rivera with the Riviera flow, you know. Is that what attracted her? It's possible that she's a fan of the musical movement, the movement to the show improvement. Or could it be the way I show and prove it that make her wanna explore my muscular, skeletal, and cardiovascular, giving her a body more than it could ask before. And just when you think could I be gas much more, snap my head back. What the fuck was that? Where the fuck I'm at? Where the hell she go? Was my mind playing tricks on me? I guess so. She hadn't said to me anything at all. I was playing the role of a fly on the wall, or better yet, I lush at the bar, staring at her beauty from afar. She hadn't said to me not a word all night. Bartender said, mister, is you feeling alright? You been staring at that lady for a while. Just as he pointed, she looked back and smiled. She hadn't said to me not a goddamn thing. She was just dancing and doing the damn thing. I must be drunk to be around the thing.
What up, y'all? This is J Live, co-host of the Live Trilogy Mixtape. DJ J Live on the mix. Make sure you catch up on all the old flavors. The way that I rhyme single, poetry in motion, the Undivided Attention EP. All available right now. You can check them out at j-livemusic.com. New album Spitter drops September 27th on 3TP, Triple Threat Productions. Peace.
Yeah, at it again with the pad and the pen, cutting the blend. Each verse finds a friend, give or take 1,000. Like Bottles and James, thanking you for your support, for making the name go hand in hand with the thoughts of a higher standard. A bar to jump for, open envelopes, push through the corners of your neighborhood to the four corners of the globe. Worldwide I reside where they honor the code, where biting is still illegal, a lying to get you killed, and claiming you're what you're not to get your hot seat grilled. Rotisserie, stick a fork into me done, burnt crispy. The truth sounds like that of the sun, J Live. You can put me on the spot, I've got rhymes to make that line, list me in the top 5. Even if not, I've strive to thrive off those that hunger for real and fast from the job. I see y'all through these speakers and headphones. In the streets and boulevards, the parts unknown. Vibing to the beat, anticipating the poem. In the streets and boulevards, the parts unknown. I stay slangy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Watch. I'm telling you right now. Knicks going all the way, Giants going all the way. You heard it here first. Yeah. Watch, son, watch. I bet you. Nah, I ain't putting no money on it, I'm just saying. Yo.
I am that I am. It's not what it was. I do what I do cause it does what it does. I was here when you got here, I'll be here when you gone. I'm just getting started like I'm just getting on. I built my legacy slowly but surely. My very first single titled Longevity. Now that's approximately 15 years ago. The lyrics resonate for 4-7 more. I stay cool as a fan and I oscillate for sales. Real recognize real and real will prevail. And still sharp and still, so I stay on the rail with my ear to the ground. I'm eastbound and down, loaded up and truck it, swept by the buckets. If I didn't love it, I'd have been said fuck it. You shine like your earthly jewels, I wear none. The brightest they can get is a reflection of the sun. Watch, son, watch, son, watch, get it, watch, son, watch, son, watch, check it, watch, son, watch, watch. I told you it's timeless, I'm just getting started. Watch, son, yeah, watch, check it, watch, son, matter of fact, fuck it, watch, son, watch. I told you it's timeless, I'm just getting started.
What up, y'all? This is J Live right now. You're checking out the Live Identity, the first installment of the Live Trilogy mixtape. DJ J Live on the mix.
For the gods on the earth, ladies and gentlemen, all the human families, the wicked can't stand me. The righteous man hands me the mic. It's uncanny how one man's penalties, another man's reward. The label puns, ironic, courtesy of discord. Still can't stop a grown man from pressing record. A free man can either be freedom or free labor. When you spend what you make to keep making, you can't save a damn thing. No savings, that's how life will enslave ya. That's why I strive daily to be my own savior. I know when shine glows and reflects in my behavior. So caught in between checks, I still demand respect. So give it up if your mission's belittling my position as a microphone physician, making you listen. Me and Rugged Man relate to a previous poem. Like he said, I'm mad famous for being unknown. On records for 10 years, I can hardly believe it. Never thought I'd be perceived as just some rapping school teacher, just some dude that could cut and rhyme same time. Just some conscious kid that's trying to save the world through rhyme. Just another underground hand-to-mouth microphonist. Stop you mid-rap, just to stop you in your tracks, just to stomp you on your track. Justice is not just another ordinary rapper. I'm the crown royal box with the velvet bag, matter of fact. And since the swagger is back and backed by a whole nation of millions, you can't hold me. My new floor is my old ceiling. That's why I'm guaranteed to leave you with something you lack. So just prosecuting DA, considerous paraphrase. My modus operandi is carpe diem, whether de facto or de jure. Comprende the people versus you ain't a sensei. We're teaching that style of wordplay. We got the Wednesday, regardless of what your friends say. They're all dissable, stricken from the record and deemed inadmissible. While this long arm with the law grabs a mic to shoot dope lines first and ask questions later. The death sentences of this live litigator to close the case tighter than the jaws of a gator. Stenographers are steady logging the jargon that your counselors are barking in hopes of a plea bargain. But when you read back verbatim what they're saying to persuade them, you realize exactly how I play them. I come with the truth, whole truth, and nothing but. Cause the truth hurts just as much as fucking with live will. I rule skill with refills from now until plagiarizing MCs get their flows distilled.
Baby, I won't die without you by my side. As long as you return into these arms that burn. Baby, I won't die. Just take a look inside into these eyes that burn. Come to these arms that yearn.
Yes, y'all, as we keep it moving with the live trilogy. This is No Time to Waste. The A-side to the early single. New album Spitter coming out September 27th on Triple Threat Productions.
Okay, bet. Exactly, teamwork.
Be not just said but heard, not just heard but seen, not just seen but felt. Behind your nine means be substance, beyond your like you know. Let's see your wise words form this constant flow. Be proof at the show proof for life. Captivate minds, eliminate strife, decimate the trife like check but not mate. Real kings move with ease, we block, move and take the best food for thought. We grill like the foreman, build upon blueprints, designs enduring. Time spans for lifetimes now seem to join in. Meetings of minds that never get adjourned. Fuck with your head like octopus porn. And fire up synapses, never found boring. See, my synopsis here is adoring. All y'all to rise like the sun every morning. I gotta spit like it's no time to waste. Spit like I can't stand the way this world tastes. Spit for rebellion, spit for resistance, spit for accuracy, spit for distance. I gotta spit like there's no time to waste. Spit like I can't take the way this life tastes. Spit for rebellion, spit for resistance, spit for accuracy, spit for distance. I can't just spit that shit you can market, even though I know we got the same target. And I can't just spit that old rhetoric. I gotta spit what's 10 steps ahead of it. I gotta spit for the life of my kids, and not just the next meal from my next deal. I feel like these rhymes can shape tomorrow, so they can walk through it with a little less sorrow. I gotta spit out the mouthpiece protection, and stick and move these lines to perfection. I gotta spit shit no one ever thought of. Spit like I'm a choke on the salt water when I go through the Atlantic, through the Pacific, through the Indian, through the Arctic, through the cold current, through the warm current, through the fair and the foul for 9,000 miles, like you're swimming from the sharks and the slave ships. From a suicide jump to a brave trip, like you see the shoreline in the distance, like if you don't go drown any instant. Who got the nerve to write a jam that you can swerve to? Over track so fat, the nickname Big Bertha. It's probably the kid that happy crews and never heard of, whose mind travels further than sex, drugs, and murder. So when you play the role of the timeless inserter, I'm sorry if you're 85 and you would've preferred a album full of ignorance to places and experience before the reasons why, for the sake of sounding fly. But I grade your style without the curve, cause you don't deserve to proceed the grade that might let you build up the nerve to write around and feed you and need you to listen. My words are wet with crystal clear wisdom, so they glisten, and I fill in the blanks for all the answers that you're missing. I'm rolling with the mongoose, cause snakes are steady hissing to expose my flaws like sword and swords. Since they cannot be reformed, I simply kill them by the force. So in other words, nah man, skip the explanation. See, that's what the rewind's for, so be patient, cause this is the direction that my pen should be dragging, to transform the dollar cabs into bandwagon. They live with the mic just like a chef with the plate, no doubt. I cut you like lumber. They live with the mic just like a chef with the plate, no doubt.
What does it take to be a great MC?
If you ask me, it's much more than mastering ceremonies, because a lot of masquerading cornballs don't realize it also means mad creativity. In this day and age of mediocrity, there's two types of rappers that you recognize and hear, but I prefer the ones with the lyrics of the year than the gimmick with the gear and the right puppeteer. Now you could be the next Rock Kim Shakespeare, you're still 10 steps away from having a career. You step up to the plate to earn respect from your peers, and end up on deck for the remainder of your years. I suppose this means greatness takes blood, sweat, and tears. It also takes an industry that doesn't breathe fear, by pumping all this mindless crap up in your ears and limiting the contrast to what you get to hear. You gotta recognize it's a determined idea. A righteous young mind is the devil's worst fear, but when you wanna give the people peace and satisfaction, everybody's mama wants a piece of the action. So now I fall victim to supply and demand. Immaculate conceptions, born illegitimate, destined to be the greatest story ever missed, which means it's meant to be for whoever's hearing this. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the knots chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone meanwhile I accumulate means to revise and renew what was just heard. It's been stated that I rhyme like God and I build like a poet. One hand wash the other like Lady Macbeth. Flip styles like Bella Caroli. Warm-hearted, cold-blooded. I write like opposite left. I left opposites right where they left off. My right's left, right wing is left to right beside me. Left my right hand man cause he left us right. And I reserve the right to write till I'm free cause I freestyles with my pen that y'all couldn't if you freestyled all day long. Literally, this literature designed for one orator stays on the head. MC's MC, that I be the MC's MC. Cause I am saying what I am thinking, except when my mind's blinking. My eyes open even when my eyes drinking. Eyes are socializer, but more so with those wiser. Ask yourself wiser. Music so misused, it's self-contained and not self-sustained. I myself contemplate this till I make myself complain. Shall my rap stay maintained, wrapped in cellophane to the unwrapped by human consumers? Emphatically no, so I rap wherever I go and let it grow up in your brain like a tumor. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the knots chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone meanwhile I accumulate means to revise and renew what was just heard.
What up, y'all? This is J Live. This is the title track of the Undivided Attention EP. Undivided Attention. Obviously. New album said Person of That Ability in store September 27th.
Yo, I spit like I happen to be who Elijah spoke about in that 16th degree. God, bodyguard, mind, and a father of three. I give a fuck about these 85s rapping to me. About their money and their things like they yapping to see. Who can rob their ass quicker, IRS of the streets? Or these crack enthusiasts confessing the beats? I can hardly believe that. Finish it, G. As a youth, listen on so curiously. How they supposed to perceive rap seriously? From the era where they built so furiously to the coonery, running radio and TV. How the hell you trying to call that reality, G? That ain't escapism, that's a fatality, G. So the question I ask all of those with the talent to be the next big thing we force fed to see is where you stand, huh? What you stand for? Sit your ass down if you don't know the answer. Serious as cancer, this jam demands ya. Undivided attention. So where you stand, huh? What do you stand for? Sit your ass down if you don't know the answer. Serious as cancer, this jam demands your undivided attention. Even on the dance floor, grab the bull by the horns, the bucks by the antlers. Get yours, what are you sweating the next man for? Get down, feel good to this, let it ride. But until we all free, I'll never be satisfied. The poor get worse, the rich get richer. The world gets worse, do you get the picture? The poor gets dead, the rich get depressed. The ugly get mad, the pretty get stressed. The ugly get violent, the pretty gets born. The old get stiff, the young get stepped on. Whoever told you that it was all good lie. So throw your fists up, you're not satisfied. The poor get worse, the rich get richer. The world gets worse, do you get the picture? The poor gets dead, the rich get depressed. The ugly get mad, the pretty get stressed. The ugly get violent, the pretty gets born. The old get stiff, the young get stepped on. Change is real and time don't stand still. So throw your fists up, you told you I was back, you know what I'm saying? I'm being rude. Yeah. Let me get off this phone. I'll holler at you in a minute. Peace. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I woke up in the show and my song start playing. I'm like, dude, what if we was gonna do that tonight? DJ looking like, yeah, my bad, true that. But on the real, since the moment I arrived, every 5 someone asking, can you play some J Live? I told them next time, skip all that stress. Tell them real DJs don't take requests. Yeah, see we the Ghostbusters. Men in black, just look into the lights, you can trust us. Forget whatever song you were thinking. We select, you keep dancing and drinking. Speaking of which, not even that late. It's already jumping like Zion in the Matrix. Not a sword fight, neither more like, what's the opposite of Street Fest? Man, that's a deep guess. But you know to expect nothing less. My rhymes ain't checkers, kid, more like chess. That's why the queens stay fresh up on the scene. They checking for the king, nah, I mean.
What up, y'all? This is the Live Identity. Yeah. First installment of the Live Trilogy. That's right. Promoting a new album, SPTA. Said person of that ability. Tell them when it drops. Dropping September 27th. Now tell them what song this is. This is The Way That I Rhyme. Shout out to Brooke Brown and Cordelia on the beach. Word at.
Want that real live, bonafide, certified, actual, factual, genuine articles. Straight from the heart, I embody hip hop down to my last follicles. Particle. Cause she ain't just pretty, she's smart. Sharp enough to break down darks. Later for that dumbed down radio rap on the charts. Sister and respect the arts. The reason why? Cause your nigga bitch rap is bad juju. J-Live, love black woman like Buju. Her brother asked who that on stage, yo, was he new? A shorty in the front turn around like, who you? Ha, and where the hell have you been? Ask your girl, that's the 3 best friends.
4 albums deep, sick with the pen, nice on the beats, plus he could spin.
She said she couldn't wait for the next one to drop. He said, I love a female that knows the hip hop. She gave him that look like a head, be quiet.
That branded game is so goddamn tired.
He tried to play it off like for real, though it's true. She said,
apparently I'm up on more than you.
Ha, acting like it's a new phenomenon, man. Listen to the hook to the song.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You've been listening to the sounds of DJ J Live. This has been the Live Identity. A brief history of J Live. Putting you up on things. From the latest tracks, the new single, the old features, the classics. Like I said, 5 albums deep, 4 EPs deep, 50-11 features. Look out for the new album, SPTA. Said person of that ability. September 27th, 2011. This has been the first installment of the Live Trilogy. Look out for the next installment, The Live Supremacy, dropping late August. Shout out to my peoples, DJ True Master, Colin Badger, aka Midas, aka Mr. Fresher, Adam Illis Valenta. You can catch me online at j-livemusic.com.